Hi, welcome to Michelle Joanne Live. So we are always live on this channel, and today we are going to compare for you the Bumbo seat versus the Upseat and why I chose what I did. Um, so the Upseat is mine, and this one, the Bumbo seat, yes, it looks like a bit of an older version because I have it on loan from a toy lending library. And if you're not familiar with toy lending libraries, they are an amazing resource, and I highly recommend that you look up some in your local area. Anyways, I did check the Bumble website to compare to make sure that the tray system on this one that I have is still the same. However, the straps might vary a little bit. And Bumble has some other products on their website right now. They have a beautiful website. They have a multi seat, which is more like the Upseat. Let me just, and there's the kitty cat. Okay, and hopefully you can hear me a little bit better today. I'm testing out some new AirPods, so hopefully you can hear better. Anyways, Miranda is going to be helping us today. She is sporting her beautiful new um, sleeper just in time for our trailer and camping season. So we got some cute little animals all over here. So she's not looking too girly today, but we like this one. Anyways, so I will also illustrate for you how she sits up in it. She is currently about 5.5 months. Okay, so I will just demonstrate for you how each one's function. I do find the straps on the Bumbo a little bit tricky. Oh, so this I feel like it's a little bit uncomfortable for her when I'm trying to get the straps. She doesn't seem to mind, but I don't know. I wouldn't want to be sitting on the hard plastic. There it is. So when I was doing my baby registry, um, I looked up the different ones. Originally, for the longest time, I wanted a Bumbo seat since they first came out. Um, I just really liked the concept. I liked that your child could be with you if you're cooking or whatever, and they could be right there to help you and explore and observe and still be safe at the same time. I also didn't want a big clunky high chair in the way because I was living in a small condo. So I wanted something I could just strap onto a chair so that they can be part of mealtime and a part of things, or for a floor seat, um, without having to deal with a big extra bulky piece. So, anyways, so that's how the straps go on. Um, I can show it there for you a minute. She sits up very nicely in this one. She's trying to suck on my fingers right now, though. Um, sh- so this one, you can start them at a younger age. Miranda, you're eating the chair. Um, so you can start at a younger age, whereas the upseat, um, it starts a little bit later. Uh, Miranda, here. Okay, so you can see that here she still has lots of room for her legs in the holes here, okay? The legs on this one are much snugger than on the up seat. So, and the tray is still the same as the current tray that they have available. So this one, you have to these pieces stay together. So you have to take this part and put it over top. Now, I don't. Okay. Okay, so I have to put it over top, and then I have to push it underneath, which is not really what I want to be. Sorry. And this was a feature that I was not aware of. So there, it's underneath, okay? So it's not really too bad, but not what I was expecting. Okay, so now she has her tray there and she can have her toys on there. She can have her food. This one has a curved lip on it, the edging on it. Not sure if you can see it there. Okay. All right. So yes, I do like how she sits up in this one. Um, but I'm going to go into a little bit further detail about that after I show you this one, okay? And as to why most people choose what they do. So I just pull this off without hurting her. Okay, go to kill. All right, and then unsnip. Oop. So, and normally, obviously, I'm not sitting down at this angle with her, so it's a little bit easier. Okay. Okay, so you can see the way the straps are in here. Okay, and this one here, it flops down a lot, so you have to hold it up to get them in. Okay, and then so the Upseat. So this one, the straps are really nice on it. So the multi-seat of the Bumbo does have nice straps like this. Okay, and it also has the wider slots for the legs. So this one is also a much denser foam than the Bumbo. So there's also, so the Bumbo, you have to buy the multi-seat to have these straps, but the Upseat automatically comes with the straps that go around the chair. So you have your, one second, Miranda. You have your strap that goes around the back of the chair, and then you have another strap that goes, whoop, see it, the back of the chair, and then the underside of the chair. Okay, so it's not going anywhere when you are doing a feeding. Okay, now, and also the other nice part is, oh, oops, the joys of live video. Anyways, and you also have the handle that is automatically part of it. Okay, so this one, super easy to get her in, and one strap. So the straps are easy to put on the outside of the chair. Here, sit up. Okay, and very easy to tighten up. So she sits nicely in this one now. I had started trying her out in it a little bit early. And if they're too small for it, so If they're too small for it, they will end up slouching to the side, and they'll end up putting their arms under the tray and stuff, so they won't sit upright in it. So that's why the Bumble one, you can start out earlier than the Upseat. However, they will fit in the Upseat for a longer period of time. Okay, so as you can see, the the spot for the legs is much larger. Okay. All right. So now Upseat has made a change to their tray. It used to be similar to the Bumbo, but n- now this part's the same concept, but it has a snap here. So I don't have to remove this piece. It can come off for washing, but I don't have to remove it. I just make sure her arms are on the top and wait till I hear it snap, and it's in. And it's a much larger tray. So as you can see, compared, whoop, all right, but it doesn't have the same lip on it. It just goes up a tiny bit. So that is one downside if you're using these for mealtime. They do not have the same edge on them as you'll get in a high chair. Okay. Um, so yeah, basically that's how she sits in it. She's doing very well now. She does not sit up on her own unassisted yet. It'll still take some time for that. So, but as you can see, she is doing just fine in this one. And we use it for short play times, so you should only have them sitting in them for about 15 minutes per day for something like playtime. If you're using it for meal times, fine. Um, but you don't want them in them for hours on end. Um, Now, a lot of people like these for the the way the baby sits up in them, and and they're so versatile. But at the same time, if you're relying on these seats, they're not teaching your child how to develop the muscles to sit up unassisted. They need that time to develop on their own. So, like, when I have her, for example, on the change table, I always take advantage of that time and have her sit up as much as I can while I'm supporting her and I'm taking her shirts and her onesies on and off. So take advantage of those opportunities to let them practice um, s- sitting up on their own in that better posture. Yeah. Um, so yes, we do quite like this one. Um, I'm just gonna pop this off. So as you can see, all I have to do is, oh, okay, okay, it snaps on. So I just go underneath, squeeze. Oh, can't do it on this angle, and pull it off. Super easy for mealtime. And then I just take that, put it on the counter, wash it later, and then go and wash her hands and her mouth. So see how she's not necessarily sitting up straight, like the chair's not making her, right? She still has to be able to do it on her own, but she's choosing to follow her cow right now. Um, so that's one reason the creators of Upseat designed it the way they did is for the posture. So the the angle of the seat on the Upseat is different than the angle of the Bumbo. The Bumbo goes downward, which is what supports them and holds them upright. But that is a natural position for when they're in the womb, but not as they're developing. So it is really important that they uh, have the opportunity to develop those muscles. Anyways, so obviously in the end, I went with the upseat. I was really excited to get to try the Bumbo, and was debating if I would want one for myself. Um, because I do like the way they're positioned. But now that I am more informed uh, about the reasons why, I am very happy that I have the upseat, and I will probably just stick with that one. Only. Um, and if needed, I'll just sit her in my lap. Anyhow, obviously, she'd like to say goodbye now. So we are going to go. Thank you, Miranda, for your help. Okay, and we will see you again later. Take care.